ElenaVe and welcome back to my channel. It's always a pleasure to see you come back and to see a couple new faces. If you're not already a part of this tight-knit community, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified as to when I have uploaded a new video. Okay, without any further ado, so let's just jump into today's video. I'm sure we all heard the debate regarding the decriminalization and the legalization of marijuana. Supporting and opposing sides have saturated the media on their pursuit of promoting their opinions on the matter. But both sides have worked hard on local efforts to keep the plant illegal or legal within their state. Currently in the United States, there are 27 states that allow for some medical use for marijuana. There are 9 states where marijuana is legal for recreational use, including Washington, D.C. But more recently, New Jersey has moved to decriminalize the use of marijuana. According to the Pew Research Center, 6 out of 10 Americans now support the legalization of marijuana. The biggest supporter of legalization in regards to generation are millennials, who support the legalization at 70%, while Gen Xers are at 66% and baby boomers are at 55%. In regards to partisan support, 7 out of 10 Democrats support legalization. On the Republican side, however, we see more of a split. Republicans 40 years old or younger support legalization at 62%, while those who are 40 to 60 years of age are divided in their support, and 49% say it should be illegal. Currently, marijuana is still illegal on the federal level. Attorney General Jeff Sessions under the Trump administration has spearheaded an even more fierce attack on the states that have legalized marijuana. But before you say, well, the Obama administration still conducted raids on dispensaries in legal states, here's the main difference. Yes, we know the government has targeted marijuana legal states and their distribution center. The Trump administration is the most vocal on the lack of support for the legalization of this plant. That in itself opens up the floodgates of a direct attack on those states that have legalized this plant. And may I mention, attack on the people themselves? Rather than reiterating arguments that have already been made, I want to highlight a specific point that I don't find people are talking about very much. Early this year, Jeff Sessions said that the Department of Justice will now be setting up operations to enforce federal laws in the states where marijuana is legal. I could not help but think how insulting it is for the federal government to bypass the will of the people who went out and voted to make their state a safe place for marijuana users, whether that be for medical use or for recreational use. We know that our government is based on the ideal of federalism, which is the balancing power between the federal government and state governments. This is to ensure that either government will not have too much power. This allows people in their local government to decide how they want their government to be ran, so long as there is no current law regarding specific issues or on civil liberty issues. A popular notion that helps with this practice is, if it's not listed in the Constitution, that issue is left up to the states to decide. So here is my main issue regarding the argument surrounding the legalization of marijuana. The federal government needs to respect the will of the people in each state regarding the decisions they make during elections, especially if those issues are not listed in the Constitution. Because when you start to dismiss the voice of the people, you in turn illegitimize the voting process as a whole. As Americans, we like to hold so dear to our founding as a nation and the ideas for which it was built on. But how can you say, as Americans, we believe in life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, but ignore that very ideal whenever it suits you, or any belief you have based in your own moral, ethical, or religious beliefs? Truly, if we believed in life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, we should live our own lives in the way that we want to live it, and let others do the same. To me, it's live and let live, especially when it's not causing another person harm. If you don't smoke marijuana or use it, or you just don't like the idea of it, then don't do it. But don't place your own morals, ethics, and beliefs on another person because of that perception. That practice alone is un-American, unconstitutional, and goes against everything our founding fathers believed in. I want to hear from you, so let me know what you think about this issue in the comment box below. So if you liked anything that I discussed here today, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on my social media accounts. The link to those accounts will be provided in the description box below. Again, I'm ElenaVe, and remember, always leave things better than how you found it. Bye!